eyes all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
And I approve this message.
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. We are the Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Touchdown, touchdown. Let's throw a bomb on first down. Let's throw a bomb on every down. First we score, then we clown. Having fun, look around. Nobody loud as a Raider crowd. Nobody proud as a Raider crowd. NFL, how you like me now? We gon' do this open style. Nothing but action. I'm Bo Jackson, hit the hole. Run you over, goal line. Jumping over, going crazy. Lose your soul, lose your mind in the black hole. Here's the goal, Super Bowl. And everybody here, get the goal. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Oakland Raiders.
Raiders! What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode, Puro Raider Podcast. I am your host, Chidolinus, with my lovely co-host, Raquel. What's going on, girl?
What's up?
Shona is on her way home, so she will be on here shortly. But yeah. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Considering I wasn't good yesterday. I was on one yesterday.
You know what? Let's just jump right into that because it's funny. Some people say that we were basically saying he was dead. To people,
we acted like he died, right?
Right. Yeah. And then I was telling Rundown earlier, like, I don't know if that was us or so much how some people spun it on the media and you took it that way. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, obviously yesterday, the Ashton Jeanty news. But I mean, go ahead, girl. Start off. Like, when did you hear it? What did you think? What went through your mind? Yeah.
I got it right from Bleacher Report, right? Like a minute after it posted. I happened to see it.
Really?
And my heart just dropped. It just dropped because, you know, I wanted this to be his year. Not to say that it's not, but, you know, I was looking forward to seeing what he's going to do with this new regime and this O-line. I wanted to see him beast out. So, damn.
Yeah. You guys too in the chat. Tell us what you thought.
I'm still hesitant.
You're still hesitant. You still don't believe it. You don't think it's...
Well, it's not that I don't believe it.
Mm-hmm. You think it's worse?
No, I think a sprain.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think a sprain is bad, period. Because even if we do rest him for 2-3 weeks and he comes back, he's still not going to be 100%. A sprain is no joke. You know, yes, they say that a fracture is better to have than a sprain. I don't know how.
Well, a fracture keeps you out longer. You could play on a sprain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. But what did you think about the season?
I'm sure he's going to be back in that.
Did you think it was over? Like, oh shit, here we go? No. Yeah.
I didn't think that at all. I mean, I think that at the end of the day, like Washington, it would have been his time to shine. You know, I'm just trusting everything. And just looking for the best. That's what I'm doing. But I was upset for the kid. I was upset for Jeanty.
Yeah, sad for him, obviously. And I think that's what some people don't get, like when they hear that the players took a knee and all that stuff. It wasn't because it was like, oh, it's over. it was out of love for the kid. It's his second year.
Yeah.
You have big hopes coming into the season, right? New coach, new offense. And then something like that to happen, you don't want to happen before the season starts. So it makes sense you would feel bad for the kid. You know? You never want to see your teammate get hurt at any point of the day, right? Any point. It was funny because I initially too was upset. I was like, no, everything was going so well. Well, every week, right? I kept saying, I even called into Q Show a couple times. Like, what are you most excited about in preseason? I'm with that the injury bug hasn't hit us, bro. That the injury bug hasn't hit us. And then yesterday, I didn't even know they practiced yesterday. And then out of all places, they practiced.
I didn't know either.
They practice inside.
No, I did know.
Grass. So it's like, oh man. But I mean, at the end of the day, I guess one, I'm glad it's not his knee. Two, I'm glad that it's not like an ACL, MCL, one of the CLs, right? Something like that. That'll be could be season ending. The other part for me, it's before the third game. We got 3 weeks before week 1, so there's time for him to be able to get better and get back in there. But I was upset. I was pissed. I was like, God damn it! Like, why did he get hurt? Like, here we go. I mean, obviously, next man.
That's a normal reaction.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a normal reaction.
We're definitely not like Cleveland Brown fans over here, Yeah, we're not getting excited when our player gets hurt. We're not the Browns over here, people, right? But shout out to our boy Raider Travis. Thank you for making sure that I was on time because I was over on the other channel showing some love, and they were like, "Leo, don't be late. Leo, don't be late." But yeah. I was here. Yes, you're here to heckle me. I get it. 49er Red Zone. Hey, what's up, brother? Salute to you. See you this week. This week is the game. Obviously, it's the preseason. It's not the big one, but you know how the Bay Area is, and yeah, you know how that goes. Shout out to our boy Big Luck. Yep. What's going on, man? What's going on? How you doing? Right. Big Luck. Shout out to Michael. Showtime.
Michael.
Showtime. What's going on, Michael? What's going on?
We knew what you meant.
Sore ankle is no joke. No, I get it. But as athletes, you're like, hey, man, what the hell? Like, you should be. But then again, it depends on the type of ankle sprain, too. Is it a high ankle sprain? Like, hey, what is it? Is the man head good? Yeah, but the media blowing things up. Yeah. Travis still thinks he's going to get 1,300 yards. Michael thinks he'll be back around week 3 or 4. That, to me, I hope he's back by week 1, man. I really hope he's back. I didn't jinx it, bro.
I'm with Michael.
Yeah, I'm with it. Washington Jr. is going to get a huge opportunity to prove himself. Fernando called the prayer circle. Yes, that makes sense. That Fernando called the prayer circle. He would. But yeah, I mean, a lot of it, people, were upset trying to figure out what was going on. Different reports, doomsday reports went out. Yeah. I told you I was with the fam yesterday. So that's how I was like, damn, Raquel, hit up our boy, see what the hell happened. What's going on over there, right?
I know. I didn't even want to text him and ask him anything because I was like, I know he's probably upset. So, but I did get the confirmation from him this morning because I was like, I want a confirmation from someone on the inside.
And I didn't even look because
they weren't even telling them anything.
No, and that was the whole thing.
They weren't even telling them anything.
It wasn't the media that reported that. It was somebody who was there or whatever that said that it was a knee injury, right? It was never like the beat reporters like you and them who said it was, right? It was more like he got helped off the field. He couldn't put pressure on it, but that was it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The team were, down on one knee.
He reported the same thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I was just like, hey, whatever. It was chilling.
Apakasi.
I didn't look at my phone again after that because I didn't want to know anymore. I was done. I was done with Raiders for the night. I was done. And then my phone was blowing up or whatever. And I looked at it this morning, and then I saw that it was just an ankle sprain. And then people were like, oh, my God, all this over just an ankle sprain. And I was like, first of all, be happy that it was just an ankle sprain, okay? It could have been a lot worse. But, yeah. Hey, what's up, Afakasi? What's going on? It's just me. No, Chona's on his way. He's coming. He said it was probably Hondo's burner account. He said, "Oh fuck, my TV and my phone are tracking together. I need to go see if pigs are flying." He's on both. He's seen it on the phone and on the TV. Yeah, and that works out with the vertical. With the vertical looks good on the phone, and then the horizontal looks good on the television. But yeah, I mean that was the big thing, the big deal out of it. But as you said, you got told this morning, and then I saw the report from Adam Scheffler that came out officially this morning that they're saying that it was an ankle sprain, and that was it. That's all that's been said. Nothing's been said about a timeline, about a return, things of that nature. So that's where we're at with that. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a little doomsday. I went from we're gonna win 5 games to we're only gonna win 3. Fuck. I was like, we're picking top 5, y'all. Time to get the scouting report. I got the college shirt on, like shit. Let's start getting. And not because
seriously, I was extra yesterday.
Yeah, and it's because everything we've been talking since we got our new coach is the scheme, the system, right? And how it fits Jeanty and having 2 running backs, the 1-2 punch. And then I was just like, fuck. Like, there goes the 1-2 punch. Seriously. Like, Jesus Christ. Right? I was like, oh, my God.
Afakasi said he could pull up.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll send it over right now. But, yeah, I was just... I'm not going to lie. I think that's why I put my phone down and I was just done. I was like, you know what? Like, oh, my God, here we go again. Here we fucking go again.
Seriously, I was like, you know what? That's it. Because I said, if this year, with all the shit we did, if we don't make progression, that it's Bruja. I'm getting the sage. I'm getting the sage.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it's like some kind of
You're going to show up to Intermountain Health Center and...
with the sage. I don't give a shit. I'm about to bust out the Buddha, the Hindi elephant, like the rosary. Everything was coming with me because I was like, we're cursed. We are cursed if this year we don't get it together and have some progression.
I mean, mind you, progression, but like you've always said it, right? We wanted the rebuild. This is our rebuild year, right? This is our rebuild year. So
yes.
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, to me, it was just one, being a fan of the kid. You don't want to see him get hurt. The high expectations you have, the value of my football cards, like, come on, people. How am I supposed to resell these Jeanty cards if he's hurt? Like, come on. She's going to be spreading salt all around the stadium. Like, yeah.
Hell yeah. Watch me. And it's going to be the black salt.
Yeah. So, I mean, but for the most part, yes, Kubiak has a good offensive scheme. And that's what I'm saying. And that's what you look forward to and you get excited about.
I have
when you have a player like Ashton. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I'm glad that part, I guess, for now is over unless... we hear otherwise. I wanted to meet Chalala after that. Big luck. I did. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. We were about to eat dinner. We had carne asada yesterday. My mom even had some micheladas. I mean, you want one? I contemplated. Yeah, save some salt for the meat cheese. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, see, Travis, the value of your autograph helmet. See, man, come on now. But no, shout out to him. I'm glad he's doing a lot better right now. It's not as bad as we thought. If I would have heard ACL or something like that would have been bad.
Oh,
that's something you don't want to hear. Mm-hmm. But definitely, if it's just a sprain, I don't know, it's good. Reports where he wasn't at practice today. Mike Washington did take the majority of the reps today, but yeah, for the most part, it was.
He did.
I guess I felt better today. If that makes sense, right?
I did.
After all that, then at first, because Jesus.
Oh no, I woke up to the text. I was good. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
We can do this. We can work through this right here.
Yeah. What was the text you woke up to?
It was confirmed the ankle sprain.
It was an ankle sprain? Yeah. What's up, Dixon? How you doing,
Mhm.
brother? How's it going? Genty had a spa day. You know what? I hope Genty got a massage today, dog. I hope Genty got a massage today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a good massage. A good massage.
Right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
One of the good ones.
But let me see. Let me get this up here.
What we got going on?
Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Let me reopen this page without signing in. Just to go over some of the stuff from practice today. You know, we'll go over some of the practice.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah, I sent it to both of you guys today. That's what I've been doing. I sent it in the group, that way you guys can get a good see of what it is. You know. But this is from our boy Sam Warren.
Guys,
Shout out. My Bob made buffalo wings, and she put the sauce on right now. I can feel it.
Oh damn!
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit. But yeah. So practice is over for today. Some notes. Cook Cousins took all the reps from the ones. Fernando took the reps from the twos. Cousins had a go ball to Trey Tucker over Darian Porter the third down period. Team ended practice with the goal line period. Cousins had a touchdown to Mike Washington and won a big Mike over the middle. That's good to hear, right? Mendoza had a touchdown pass to Brandon Johnson on an out, and a pass broken up by Tommy Eichenberg. Look at that. Tommy Eichenberg sighting. He had a pass breakup in the red zone. Washington took a majority of the ones with Ashton out. Dylan Lobby mixed in some, but mostly ran the twos with Dare Ugombawale. Rotated with Lobby. Tucker and Jalen mixed in with the twos at times to work with Mendoza. And I saw this and I like this. And I'm going to tell you why I like it, and I want you to tell me what you think about that, okay? So the reason I like it, it's not because we're putting our one and our two receivers with the twos, right? But to me, is you're giving Mendoza time with the guys who were supposed to be his one and his number two wide receiver, which is Jalen Naylor, and Trey Tucker. And you want him to start developing that chemistry with them, right? And not just with Malik Benson.
Yes.
Yeah. So when I saw that, I like that. Right. I like that. So tell me, that makes sense to you too?
No, it made sense to me. Absolutely. Because especially that we haven't established a wide receiver one, we don't know who that.
You muted. I think your mic died. She goes far. Real quick, shout out to our boy Hobo. Thank you for the super chat. Raquel, are you from Amazon? Because you're the total package. Oh, wow. There you are.
Okay. So I agree with you totally, especially since we haven't established a wide receiver one. I want him to be familiar and form that chemistry with everybody as much as possible. Not just that. I mean, he needs to learn to adjust to different wide receivers in case anyone ever needs to fill in. He needs to learn that adjustment.
Right? I'm glad though. Me too. See, I'm with you like that. I saw that and I was like, hey, I like that. I like that they're doing that. And it goes to show with like how the ways they're trying to bring him on board. You know what I mean? But Stooks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Traydon Stooks took all the ones at safety today. Isaiah Palomar got a few stops with the ones, but mostly ran with the twos. Good news. And we'll talk about the Texans game afterwards, but that's good to hear. Because I did see in the Texans game, he played a lot more. He played a lot better. And he was a lot of different positions. And that's what I wanted to see with Stooks. He was at the nickel. He was at the free safety. He was at the corner. Like, they moved this dude around, and I like that. So that's good to hear, right? So shout out to them for utilizing Stooks. Another one, JPJ. My boy JPJ was back. JPJ's back at practice. Him and Caleb Rogers continue to rotate with the ones at the right guard. So does that mean that Bufford is going to be our left guard, and it's between JPJ and Rogers for that right guard position, from what this has been leaning towards, right? Because it's not so much for the left guard they've been battling for, but it's more for the right. So I guess that left guard position seems to be locked down. Mm-hmm. But,
right, and I mean not just that. I think Kubiak is moving people around and keeping them as versatile as possible and exploring their skills and where they're good at. You know, that's what he's doing because he likes the options. He likes to be able to have people that are multi, skilled in different positions. And it's very, very smart of him to do that.
Right. I like that. Foley Fatukasi, Malcolm Kuntz, and Kieron Crawford all got extended reps with the ones on defense. That's good to hear, especially out of Crawford. With a lot of expectations out of Crawford. Fatukasi, the newer defensive tackle that we've signed, it seems that he's to be finding his role already, with this team. He played a lot against the Texans as well. And then Malcolm Kuntz, of course. Hezekiah Masses and Gerard McCoy continue to be the Raiders' second unit corners. Trey Zune was Mendoza's center with the twos, right? So they had Zune under center. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. So Zune as the backup center right now, which again we've known his versatility. He plays multiple positions, right? Mm-hmm. Like how you said, Kubiak likes to utilize them. Mm-hmm.
And well, not just that, in the pressers, he talks very heavily about, not letting anyone get too comfortable in their position.
Yeah.
Meaning that you need to work for your position. And I like that. There's no favoritism here. It's not like, I like you, so you're going here. You need to earn your spot. And he is not playing, and he is standing on that.
Right? Standing on business. And I'm glad that he hasn't committed to naming people the ones or whatever for that reason. Because that's how you promote competition, right? Yeah. Like, I know everybody's still fighting for spots out here. Lots of pressure from Max Cosby, of course, nothing new there. Had a few sacks against the right side of the O-line, Glaze again. Cian Sloan had some sacks on the defense with the twos. Another one that seems to be the fan favorite this preseason, right?
He's looking good.
Cian Sloan.
Apocasi's in the lobby.
Okay, I'll let him in right now. And then, of course, Antonio Mafi and Jordan Meredith rotated with the left guards with the two. So that's the majority of the reports coming out of camp right now. Let's let our boy in right now. I don't see him.
You don't see him in there?
No, it's just this. It's just us. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see him in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I mean, I like what Kubiak's doing, because in the past I've been upset because, I feel like, our past coaches, I don't want to say no names, have always just put people and left them there, and they just know that that's their position and they don't got to do shit. Yeah. They're just getting their little checky check, and don't have to make any effort or earn their spot. They stayed even if they fucked up.
Yeah. Hobo said, "Click Kubiak, blame me." Oh man, they cut her off because they knew she was gonna start talking shit. No, she's charging her microphone. She forgot to charge it, so she's charging it right now. Put Bowers on the outside with Mayers playing, and you don't want to start doing that, but I do like the Bowers Michael Mayer double tight end combo. So that's definitely one thing we're gonna look forward to with this season coming up, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. With Max going against Glaze, yeah, it is. He is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He said Chido sent him the link to Jeff's channel. No, I didn't.
I just sent him the link. He didn't have it.
I sent it to him on his IG. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I don't have his phone number.
Oh shit! Whatever.
Or do I?
No, actually, I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him on his phone. You have it.
Yeah, I just don't have it saved. Because when he was here, yeah. Duh. You're right.
I don't even mess with his phone number because he's in a whole different country. So I'm not trying to mess with all of those codes and shit like that.
That is true. That is true. I was gonna show you guys something like so in case you know our boy Ashton Jeanty did get hurt, I was ready. Yeah, I was ready. I went online. I looked up.
I was ready too.
And yeah, look, I found this. You know, it's a male left and right knee replacement. So if I needed to help our boy Ashton Jeanty, I was ready.
From AutoZone.
Yes, from AutoZone. Yes, from AutoZone.
Seriously.
Yes, from AutoZone. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What's going on, Cheetah? Hello?
Chilling. Welcome,
Oh.
welcome.
The thunder
brother.
from down under.
Whoa. Right? Like, see?
Say no more.
And then she
I've always wanted to say that
too. Put at her sometimes, right? Like,
Well, it works. But anyways, sorry to get crash in. I just want to say hello real quick and chop it up with you guys. It's been a while since I've been on your channel, so yeah.
Yeah, I saw your you were back to doing your morning shows again. I got to get up early so I can see it again. Yeah.
No, that's cool. Look, I know it's not for everybody, that not everyone gets up that early and you know, is up and about. So I get it, you know what I mean? But it's just, it's a time that suits me and Nate. But yeah, it's kind of hard at the moment with so many people going live around this time to try and find a footing. So I do my thing in the morning. So morning works for me because that's the evening for me, and I'm a night owl. So yeah.
No, that works. I mean,
he's
it's
in a whole different time zone.
Like D Menace says, you know, I'm team playback on the replay, so definitely catch the replay and the playback. But yeah, man, how you doing, Big Dog? How you been? Are you excited? You gonna be here soon?
I am. I'm getting a little bit of pre-trip jitters, to be honest. So you know, just more like not so much going there and being nervous to meet everyone, because most everyone that I've come to know for a while, it's more like as everything I do, but is everything situated at home? I've got a lot of personal stuff that needs to be taken care of. It's not easy just to pick up and go, even just
definitely. I want to make sure you got everything taken care at home before you come over here. That's cool, man.
That's especially since he likes to stay longer.
About that.
he's like I'll be here for 2 weeks, and then 2 months later.
How long is the planned stay this time? I say planned because it's the plan, but plans change.
No, it has to be 2 weeks. So I've got some personal matters I have to be home for.
Oh, okay.
It won't be a case of it was last time.
Okay.
That's like it. The longer I stay, the more money I'm blowing, and
yeah. Oh no, I bet. I mean, Jeff is coming here for 2 weeks, and he lives over here in the States. And just seeing how much he has to spend and all that, I can just imagine how much more expensive and harder it's going to be with your flight and all that. Yeah, that's crazy.
It is. But it'll be worth it, right?
Yeah. But I'm glad. I'm glad you're doing that, man. Yeah. But how you feeling? How's your feel about the season and the home opener and the expectations and things like that coming into 2026?
Look, it's as I keep saying, I just expect progression, even if it's just a little bit, just enough to show us, like, you know, that there's a vision at the end of the day. And to that comment there, like, look, everyone has their own expectation. Jumbo's expectation, we win 5 games, and that's fine. I mean, mine's not too much higher than that.
Right.
I find it reasonably attainable, but whether we're going to actually do it is yet to be seen. For us to get 7 wins, I think that would be enough for us to be like, you know what, like, we're getting somewhere. If it's 6 or 5 wins, it is what it is. We still got work to do, but as long as they show that there's progress, because sometimes the wins and losses don't tell the full story. I mean, it does tell most of the story, but
reach, my brother. Yes.
But that's fine. Look, you're not alone, Jumbo. A lot of people are not expecting much of anything, and that's okay. That's cool to have low expectations, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's better to have low expectations and not be disappointed than I see it especially lately. Well, not so much this year, but the years past. This is why I don't like doing wins and loss shows. I see people throwing out 10 wins, 12 wins seasons the last 3-4 years. We all know how that went.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Like, absolutely not.
I just want to look competitive. That's it.
Competitive and progress. That's all I ask. That's not unreasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even to what you said, sometimes you can even see the progression, and it doesn't show up in the wins and the losses. Like, you see it on the field, right? I always bring up that year when Derek, was being Derek before he became that 2016 year. They didn't win they didn't win very many games, but you saw this team getting better on the field. Like, you knew we had something. Right?
We won seven games. And even 2014, there was some games where we got blown the F out, but there was some games. Yeah. Not many people remember this, but Derek Carr's rookie year, one of the early games that season, and I remember it very vividly. Yeah, we lost 10 straight, but one of those losses was a close loss to the Patriots, where we only lost because of a BS holding call when Derek McFadden should have ran for what was supposed to be the game-winning touchdown, and they would go on to win the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So my point is that all I ask is just show that there's these young guys, especially that we brought in the door. Like, I'm willing to give them time, and the second and third year guys, if they can take some strides, and as well as all the other senior players and the free agents, like just give us enough to go, okay, we might not be there yet, and that's okay, but we can get there sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and you've been a long time Raider fan.
We're on our way.
Raquel too. But when is the last time you guys can remember a team being this young? Our team being this young?
Maybe 2014.
Right? You're talking about like 12 years ago. Yeah.
2014. That 2014, 2016 period. Possibly.
Yeah, that's always what comes to mind to me. Was I remember how young we were back then too. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So there's hope. There's hope. And even if it is 5 wins, that's progress. From 3 wins last year.
I'm all right with it.
Right? Yeah. I guess.
But it's like Afokasi said, if it's 5 wins, that's cool. But as long as I see the progression on the field.
Right.
I see what I need to see there. I'm fine with it. Because I know it's going to take a couple of years.
Sorry. Okay.
You don't want to see
Go ahead, Afokasi.
I was just going to say, I don't want to see like more blowout losses than not, if that makes sense. If we're going to go down, at least go down fighting and go down doing that. We can play, not these blowout losses where it just looks like they've just given up, or we just don't have the talent or direction or the coaching to really make any progress.
Yeah, I don't want to see games like last year against Philadelphia. To me, that was one of the worst ones at Philadelphia.
Right. Washington.
Another
bad one.
Another bad one. Yeah. See, the Houston one I didn't mind, and I was at that game. The Houston one was cool. I didn't mind watching us lose that one. That one was competitive. That was one of Ashton's better games. Yeah. Yeah. But Dixon, we need to wife up Afokasi. Get him the K1. Oh man, I haven't watched that show in a minute. Big Link said I'm going to Vegas for 2 days. The K1? It's you never watched that show?
Never heard of it. I've heard
90 Day Fiance.
90 Day Fiance. Yeah, it's
no.
One of the. Yeah.
Me and Leo watched that show. We know the whole immigration process at this point.
I only know it because of that show.
There was a point in time I was looking at the immigration process, and they had something called the lottery when it comes to getting a green card. I saw that. I mean that was a while ago, so I don't know what it's like. Yeah. Anyways, I digress.
Car the best. I'm just glad. I was just glad Kubiak answers the questions and he doesn't say like 1,000 times. But
facts, though, Cal, facts.
Yeah, but Texans versus Raiders. We just had our second preseason game. I'm pretty sure you guys both watched it, but what was your initial reaction after that game?
I was good with it. I seen progress on the defensive side, so that's what I wanted to see. I mean, yeah, they still need work, but I seen progress.
Yeah.
They still need to work on the coverage. They still need to work, on a lot of things. But I seen progress. I was happy with it. The offense looked good, and with the pick six with Mendoza, I'm like, let it happen here. Let it happen here. It's good.
Yeah.
He's gonna learn.
Yeah. Shout out G fan.
It's gonna happen. You think he's not ever gonna get a pick six or an interception? Yes, it's going to happen. Let him learn how to bounce back from that now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here, Travis, go.
What about you, Afkasi? What was your initial reaction after the game?
And there were some positives, there were some negatives. Before I do answer that, God Family Raiders asked me a question specifically asking who do I like as our starting O-line. I'll just answer that real quick. Colton Miller, Burford seems to be doing okay. If he's the one and he's better than Caleb Rogers or anybody else, then put him out there. Center, that's a no-brainer. Tyler Linderbaum. JPJ, if he's healthy. If he's not, then I guess Caleb Rogers slides into that spot. And DJ Glaze, I think give him another shot at the right tackle. I still think he can do better than what he did. And a lot of people can do better than what they did last year with better coaching and a better understanding of what we're doing. He had a really down year, but, some of it or a lot of it is probably on him. But, he wasn't the only one. Everybody had a down year. So I'm willing to rock with him again at right tackle. And then you've got some good depth with Trey Zune. You were just talking about before I was listening to you, how he was playing, taking snaps at center. So I really like what we have there, a jack of all trades, somebody who we have as that sixth man who can go anywhere on the line. And I like him to stay there for the now. Later on in the next few years, if he proves to be good enough to start, so be it. But right now, I think it's a very valuable asset. We have what we have there.
It's been a while we've had someone that can do that. I can't think damn, we've had somebody that can play multiple, move around like that.
Right.
Shout out to Bueno. Hell yeah, Screw Jeff. I'm here rocking with you guys. Appreciate you.
Hi, Bueno.
Exactly to what Afkasi was saying. It's Monday. Everybody and their mama is on right now. So shout out to those of you that have joined us and are joining us this evening. Yeah. I do. I didn't scroll over your message. I see it. Submission and reactions. Travis, AOC 12. Look better, right? The offense can move the ball. Good thing, bro, because I remember watching those preseason games last year and felt we were in trouble. Those
running backs really looked the business. That was one of the things you asked me before, what did I like? The running back room. They got the next man up. And if Jeanty is to miss some game time, which, thank Christ, by the sound of it, it doesn't sound as bad as what initially was thought to be. Mike Washington is a guy I'm really excited. He got a lot of hype coming into the preseason, and he's one of the guys who's lived up to the hype and then some, at least in preseason for the now. I'm just hoping if his number is called, we can be confident that we've got a guy that should perform well in Jeanty Steed. Unlike previous years where we were rocking with, I don't even need to mention names.
Does Washington remind you of any? And I don't want you say that he looks like him, but does he remind you of any former player, Raider? A little bit.
I know where you're going with that.
Where am I going?
To me, I already know.
He reminds me of someone, and I have to say
the analogies are all look. He reminds people of Darren McFadden.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he's his own man, to be honest.
Yeah.
To be honest, and I'm not saying he's better than McFadden because there was things that McFadden did that. He's one of my favorite Raiders of all time. Say what you will about after his injury, but before that, he was a weapon, one of the most dangerous players in the league for that 1.5 year stint. With that said, just in this short time frame of the preseason, something I've noticed that he was doing really well was, kind of bouncing off the back of his blocks and finding the gap and then breaking tackles. Like McFadden was more of a, like, he'll kind of shimmy shake and stiff arm, but he wasn't really someone who was a destructive runner, like someone who's going to run you over. Right. And I think I saw that from Washington a time or two. So, yeah, there's a lot to be excited for with him. And looks like we're going to see more of him possibly week 1, maybe a little bit after, but hopefully because Jeanty's back, not so much, if that makes sense.
Right. Gotcha, I get it. Yeah. Any other positives you saw, Raquel? Fernando looked like Eugene. Come on, man. What
any positives from the offense?
Either offense, defense, anything you saw. Positives.
Some positives that I've seen from the offense were that they are being consistent. I was happy to see Washington. That did kind of put the ease on me when that happened with Jeanty. I was kind of like, okay, well, Washington's gonna have to come through. Malik Benson, I know he dropped some passes, but and he should have had those. I seen him, he should have had them, but I think that, like, I'm gonna keep saying this, preseason is a time to learn, and I think that he's gonna learn from that. It's probably gonna traumatize him a little bit because he's taking a lot of shit for it. But even with Mendoza, I know he threw the pick 6. I know he got sacked. That really wasn't his fault, but I think that he's going to continue to work through these things, and they managed to keep pushing forward and keep doing well despite these mishaps. And like I said, with the defense, they just look better. I mean, I just see improvements, and to me, it's like with preseason, people keep talking about, oh, we lost that, we won that. Yeah, great, a win is a win. But at the same time, I'm looking at more of the logistics of it more than anything else. So we might win. I'll still pick it apart and be negative in my head about certain things, or be positive too, even if we lost.
Right. Okay. Travis pointed out one that I absolutely liked and I wanted. Right. It was positive. Was first in the fumble. Right. Some turnovers. Some damn turnovers.
Patrick Johnson, wasn't it? That was a really nice club move by him. Yeah. He's been a real standout in preseason. He's really gunning for that depth spot.
Patrick Johnson.
Yeah,
he sure is.
So it was definitely good to
nobody talked about him before the preseason, off season. I didn't even know he was on the roster until I started hearing his name called.
I didn't.
Yeah, I'm like, who the hell is that guy? And then he's the one guy that of the depth guys that I'm constantly hearing more than the other guys. So I truly believe he's he's possibly done enough to earn that final spot of the bubble guys.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting which one of those guys like that makes the team, because you saw a lot of that from the defense on the ones we didn't know or hear of, right? Like Sloan, Johnson. Who was that other guy? What's his name? Is it Harvey?
Jafari Harvey.
Jafari Harvey, him, another one. Yeah, he had good plays out there. So yeah, I wasn't too critical on the defense as most people were. You take away this pick 6, they only gave up 13 points, right? That first drive, they could have had better tackling. But for the most part, it's just cleaning up to me those mistakes. Giving up that 3rd and long, stupid penalties. Gerard McCoy, great stop, right? Would have been 3rd and out, 3 and out. But he got called for that stupid penalty for doing the thumbs down thing. And, it's the new NFL. It is what it is, whatever.
Although I'm glad at least he made the play and that at least he did that now, so I'm sure he would have got grilled out for that afterwards by the coaching staff. So now that he knows, he should know anyway. But now that he knows, right, I shouldn't do that. He's not gonna make that mistake. He shouldn't do. I mean, you'd be pretty stupid if you're gonna go into the regular season and do something like that after being. I'm sure the coaching staff, like I said, would have chewed him out. So don't do that.
Yeah,
but good for him for making a play. That was good.
Yeah, I was glad. I was glad to see him get his confidence, his swagger back. Masses too, Stukes, another one, right? So I was definitely a lot happier with the secondary than I was that first game. Like, man, yeah, if who was the Texans back in quarterback? If David Mills would have came out there and diced them, I would have fucking lost it again, right?
What do you think of those backup linebackers?
You know what? I'm glad you pointed that out, because I said this earlier. Me and Rundown were like, where we got it wrong, and I said we had nobody else behind the Kobe Dean and Quay Walker, right? But Cody, he's doing his thing. I like it. Lindenberg, I like him. He's doing better. He's out there making tackles, making plays. Other than him, though, I mean, other than him, it's not very much depth out there. Like it's really lacking in the linebacker position when it comes down to it. But I'll give Cody Lindenberg his my bad. I overreacted calling you Tommy Eichenberg's twin, but
he's done some things, but I'm still not sold on either of those two guys. I want a little bit better out of the depth guys. I noticed Seguna Luby was there doing some things, but the Bergs, like I'm
those Bergs.
I'm not sold on either of those two guys being the next man up if we Kobe Dean or Quay Walker go down. So and
especially because they have they're older, the veterans have that injury history. Go ahead, Raquel.
Yeah, you know what I will say though, like you know me, I'm always about mentality. So we got our ass handed to us in training, right?
Yes.
Knowing that they still came to the field and won and played their asses off, right? So that's a huge thing. Like they could have came in intimidated, already defeated in their mind, and that's not what they did.
Yeah.
So I think
that's true. Too. I like that. I think that's what I like. They bounced back from that. All those reports. I'm sure they heard it. Texans handed their ass to them and open joint practices, things of that nature, and then to come out there and battle the way they did against a really good Texans team, right? Come on now, they got depth. They have depth. Even their twos are good. But shout out to Chris. What's up, my brother? Protect the shield. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate the gold coin, homie. I got more to add to my Scrooge McDuck vaults. I don't know how much they're worth. I just know that now they add up eventually. Yeah.
All we know is Leo got the treasure chest.
Yes, I do have a treasure chest. But yeah, I mean, what about any negatives from that game that you were like, oh damn, we still need to work on that? Or
just real quickly before we move on to that, like if I can add just a few more positives from that second half, like the depth guys. Shout out to Aiden O'Connell doing his thing, and the depth wide receivers. There wasn't really one wide receiver who kind of stood out. They kind of shared the well, but when they were tasked to do what they're supposed to do, catch the ball and make a play, like they all took turns in making plays. And we drove down the field. We scored 17 points in the second half.
Yeah,
enough to, was it 17 or however many points it was. We came from behind. We won the game. So shout out to them. Aiden O'Connell doing his thing and proving that he does have a role with this team. I still stand by what I said. Like I don't feel like he's the guy that you can build your franchise around or QB1, but like as the depth guy who you can rely on to come in and win some games in a pinch and play well enough, a guy who can make the throws. It's just what I believe we drafted him to be and nothing more. And he's done that. So,
right.
There's a spot from there. I wouldn't mind keeping him. And a guy I want to give a special shout out because he was a guy I just paid a lot of attention to in the second half. Was Dalton Wagner. I don't know if you noticed him, but and this is a guy I've made this comment on a few. Yeah. So I made this comment in a few chats and on my own show. If you watched what he was doing on those last two drives, because it's easy to pay attention when you're watching the live, like the line of scrimmage, the quarterback, and the running back. But I was focusing on him because he's a guy I've been kind of rooting for. He did really well in his pass protection and his run blocking. I noticed he was blocking fools like in the run game and blasted him on the second level too. And he didn't give up any sacks. He was sealing all his blocks and pass protection. And on that last play of the game when we did the tush push, he was the one who kind of pushed over the pile and O'Connell kind of fell over and nudged the ball over. So I want to give props to him. He's probably not a guy who's going to make that final roster. He's been around since 2023. So he's been here, 4 seasons now. I usually don't like to keep guys on a practice squad who have already been there for 3 years, but sometimes you can make concessions in life. So if that needs to be the case, just find a place on the roster, so be it. So shout out to him.
Yeah. He was good. It's funny because you said that because that's one of the guys you root for. I do that with Shedrick Jackson. He's one of the guys.
But I just noticed when I went to the games in Vegas, when I'm looking at the guys on the sideline, he just stands out. He's massive. He's huge. Yeah. And it sucks that we haven't been able to get him to be more rotational during a regular season, but who knows? That's props to him.
Yeah. But yeah, shout outs to him. I think the majority of the O-line, the one I did see get his, well, not ass handed to him, but he struggled a little bit, was Zoom. I did see Zoom getting pushed around a lot.
Yeah,
pushed back by the Texans. McDonald blew through the fucking line one time. Like, Jesus Christ, what the hell? That was the guy we wanted to draft. Remember, Raquel?
Yes.
Was that on that play where it was play action and Mendoza got blown up in the backfield?
I think it was. Was it the play action? I don't even think it was play action.
Because I noticed the one of the big sacks for a loss. Maybe it's that one you're talking about. I noticed when he went through, and I saw Zune kind of throw his hands out like he was confused. I think he thought that was supposed to be Meredith or whoever was center at the time's assignment, not so much his. Miscommunication. I don't know about. Just something I noticed.
But I mean, the other one, Mendoza. It was funny because I didn't get to watch the game live. I was working, so the only thing I got done with work was at halftime. So by then, I don't know if he was still in or anything, but my phone was like blowing up, and people were dying already. Right? We fucked up. Pick 6. He looks horrible. So in my mind, that's all I saw was just those reports from fans, not even media, from fans, right? So then I actually go to watch the game, and I'm like, he wasn't that fucking bad. It didn't show that he's horrible. He had a pick 6. We could talk about the play and what happened. We could do that. But after that, he recovered from that. He made good throws. The kid has zip. He's got a fucking arm. Like a couple of throws, he zipped right in there.
Precise.
Yeah. So in my mind, I was like, why is everybody like tripping out that we fucked up? Like he didn't do that bad.
I guess when you make a mistake as big as that one, being that's the worst mistake you can make as a quarterback, is throwing an intersection that gets taken back to the house. It doesn't get worse than that. So people are gonna, instead of trying to smell the roses, they're gonna see the big weed, the elephant in the room that stands out. And unfortunately that was it. Although I will say I'm there with you, Chido. Like, many people know about my stance with the pick of Mendoza. Like, I was so pro the pick, and I still am, and I'm going to stand on it until he proves otherwise. You know what I mean? Like, I believe one day he's going to be the guy we've been looking for, and I'm hoping that comes to fruition. However, like, I guess one of the things that's disappointing for me and for most of Raider Nation is that if you're going to be picked number 1 in the draft, it would have been nice to see him really stand out in preseason against the 2s or the 3s. You know what I mean? Like, he while he hasn't played bad, he's played well enough in spots. He hasn't really had a performance where you're just like, wow, we've got something. It's kind of like what Derek Carr did in his final game of preseason back in 2014. Like, we still talk about it, for Christ's sake. We remembered how good it was. We knew we had something there. And unfortunately, we haven't got that yet out of Mendoza. But that's not enough for me to say this guy's trash. Like, I'm going to give up on him. No, but that's just my minor thing. It's just it would have been nice to see him really ball out and have people kind of having that conversation. Like, wow, the Raiders, they got something here with this guy. Yeah. They're kind of like how they did with, I heard a lot of people glazing that Carson Beck guy after week 1. So.
Oh yeah. Yes. Ty Simpson, same thing. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Raquel, what did you think about Mendoza's performance, the pick 6, everything, how he,
It's the same thing as what Avocati said. It's like, you know, like it wasn't that bad. And like you said, it wasn't that bad. Like I seen it, that throw was there. He just needs to work on it. It was a little bit behind. That's fine. He's just gonna work through these things. He got sacked. I mean, he came back, was still making good throws. He was what, 8 for 15?
Yeah.
Okay,
like
so
that.
he was 8 for 15,
yards,
and AOC was like what, 15 for 24 or something. Right?
Like
he still completed more of his passes than AOC did. We're looking at it percentage wise. Don't ask me to do it because I'm not doing no math. But I just know.
Yeah.
You know, and he still even his.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and but no one's talking about, his precision. But if you look at AOC, he's still overthrowing. He had 2 overthrows.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing that from Mendoza. If there was, remind me. So we have to look at stuff like that. We have to look at things like that. It's like I don't mind keeping it. It's fine. But he just doesn't have a future with the Raiders in a starting position. He just doesn't. We're not going to work around him, like Afakasi said. So that is my position when it comes to AOC and Mendoza. They're looking at, he had a great game. Well, Mendoza's going to continue to have great games when he's ready. His shot is there. For me, I can't handle these lobs that AOC does. It's too risky. He's overthrowing when he has time to make that precise shot to the receivers.
Yeah,
he's still not doing it all the time.
Yeah, and to me that was interesting because the second part of my messages, because I got home and then I got on the live with the guys, so I didn't see the game till after, was AOC had this great game, right? So I'm watching, and the third quarter was not very good. I'm seeing what Raquel's talking about.
It wasn't.
The missed throws, the missed open guys, and then the fourth quarter starts, the comeback, that long drive, good throws to Jackson. That one big throw over the middle, great fucking throw. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just funny to me sometimes the way our fan base can react to certain situations, And Afakazi's right. Pick 6 is the worst thing you can do as a quarterback, right? Pick 6, especially when you're after a big play like that Washington run, right? Like sets you up in scoring position. That's the last thing you want to see. And that's what we keep hearing. He's smart enough not to make those mistakes. But like you said, Raquel, earlier, this is when you want him to make those mistakes in the preseason.
Yeah. Right? Better now than later when it matters.
Right. Better now than versus the Chargers when the game's on the line in the fourth quarter,
Yeah, I'd rather he made that mistake. I'd rather Jamon McCoy makes that mistake. I'd rather Malik Benson drops his balls now and learns from, there's a lot of better now than later. Like these are young cats that I'm willing to give concessions for year 1 and possibly year 2, just as long as you look like you're growing and learning. And the thing with Mendoza is, say what you will about what you think his ceiling can be. One thing about him is that I don't believe anybody can question his willingness to learn and willingness to put his nose into the playbook and listen to the coaches and the feedback and actually be willing to just take that all on board and do his due diligence to get better. That's something that, like, say when we drafted Jamarcus Russell, we all know the issues there was there. I hate to be bringing that up, but that's the last time we took a first pick overall quarterback. So,
and that's what you hear a lot about. Oh, they're afraid of the Jamarcus. Yeah, and I forgot to share with you, Raquel, but I don't know if you watched the Bussin' with the Boys or whatever, but they had all the quarterback room. They had the 4 quarterbacks from the Raiders on the panel. You got to watch it. You got to watch.
Shout out to Will Compton.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Shout out to Will Compton.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Oh my God, when I tell you, like people say Mendoza's fake, his persona or whatever. When you watch that, he's real. This is how he is. Like
that shit's not fake.
It makes me like the kid so much more when I saw that interview with him and the boys, because it was Kirko, and Kirko's obviously the vet, like the dad, right? And then you have Aiden, who's been here for 4 years, whatever, and then the 2 rookies. So just watching them and hearing them talk, and even Mendoza, to what Afakasi was saying, like you could tell he puts that work in. He's the one willing to do the work to get better at what he's doing. So yeah, I got to send that that interview to you, Raquel.
To that point, I watched a few podcasts. I think it was late last week, And I heard people were criticizing Mendoza for being very robotic and very. It wasn't just him. There was a few people, and they have a right to have that opinion if that's what they see. But for me personally, look, I don't care what they do or say in a presser. I don't care what anybody says in a presser. It's all PR bullcrap. And to be honest, like, I would rather somebody's being a robot and giving you PR answers or whatever it is than somebody who's going to be going out there and crashing out, blaming everybody else for your own fuck ups or your own mistakes, throwing teammates under the bus, like a Ryan Leaf or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you're not doing that, if you just go out there and you just give PR BS, whatever, cool.
Right.
I don't care. Like, that's just how I feel.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in the chat from.
I think it's a whole bunch of nothing about nothing. Like, who cares?
It's like it's just it's being picky about what you want to find wrong with him, just because you don't like the fact that we took him. You're gonna pick at every little thing. Yeah, forget the fact that the kid's got a fucking arm, a live arm, and can zip the ball, but you want to focus on the fact that he's a nerd, right? And the way he talks. Like, like, I get it. Yeah. Where'd it go? Right here. This one. Okay. Mendoza needs a lot of work with his footwork. So that was one thing I did notice was his pocket presence, right? And it comes with being a rookie. I get it. You don't see a receiver where he's supposed to be. He's not open, so you panic a little bit. That is the one thing I will say that he worked on. But even after that play, he worked on it. He got better with that. It wasn't like he got panicked every time he got rushed, right? And I think that's what I like about Mendoza. You don't see him making the same mistakes too often, all right? Which is good. And that zip, man, when I didn't realize he had that kind of zip on the ball. When the way he puts it in there, like, Jesus Christ, he could really zip that shit in there. And it's been a while with the quarterbacks we've had that we've had one that can do it that way, Yeah. But
those tight squeezes, man.
Yeah.
That game where he threw in between three defenders in when he came on the field, like that one throw, like, it's just one throw, but like, if that's just a tease of what we can get moving forward into the future as a more consistent than not in time when he gets his opportunity to start, because he's going to get his chance. It's just a matter of when. Then I think we're going to be in a really good spot.
Yeah, big luck. I agree with you. I feel like AOC has like cement blocks for feet. So he does some.
Shout out to Travis.
He looked a lot better than what I've seen in years. But the other thing I liked about Mendoza, I wouldn't advise this, is after he threw that pick six, he didn't stand there with his hands on his head like everybody else. He went for it. He was like, "Oh, hell nah." And he went for him. But I mean, I wouldn't have told him to do that because I don't want him to get hurt. But it was his instinct to stop that ball, to stop. Like, I made a mistake, I got to fix it. It's that mentality that
I like that. I like that.
Did you like it too, AR, when he did that?
Yeah, well, I like what Raquel says. You make a mistake, all right, go ahead, fix it, or at least try. You know what I mean? Like, many quarterbacks will make business decisions or whatever you want to call it, and be like, oh, damn, oh, shucks, oh, oops, oh, well, he's gone. I'll just have to make do on the next play. But, to see Mendoza, like, he made a mistake and at least try to make a play. Like, I'll give him a tick for that.
No, I was with you guys. I like that he did that. I like that he chased the guy down. And then afterwards, Rundown made me see, Leah, but what if he would have got hurt? Okay, maybe I don't want him to do it all the time. But to what Raquel was saying, like,
it just goes to show his instinct.
He made that effort to go hustle and go try to stop that guy from scoring, right? But like to what he was saying, there's a lot of dudes that will just go like this or just turn around and like just watch the guy run by, right? Yeah. So I like that. So
he almost had him. He almost had him.
Almost. Yeah. He did fall awkwardly though. I'm not gonna lie. He did fall awkwardly. But yeah. Who starts more games by season ends? Kirk O'Change or the Mandalorian?
I'm going to say, I hope it's Kirk Cousins, being that if he's starting and he's playing the majority of games, that means we're winning or we're competitive. We're not in evaluation mode by halfway through the season because the season's already lost. We've lost at least 5-6 games, and it's just it's looking like it's just we're going nowhere. So we might as well just go into evaluation mode and see what we have in Mendoza and all the other young cats. Like I hope Kirk is starting. I only want Fernando to be starting if and when he's ready. Like, I would have loved for him to be ready now, and be balling out right from the rip, but unfortunately, it's more than likely not going to happen, and that's okay. If Kirk Cousins can hold it down, give him enough time to learn, and if it's Kirk Cousins for more than not, then so be it. So I'm going to go with Kirk, and hopefully he's starting more games, and best case scenario, he's playing the whole season because we're winning, right?
That's right. How about you, Cal?
Mm-hmm. I see the same way. I think that the more starts that Kirk makes it's because we are succeeding. So I'm not mad at it. I'm okay with Fernando taking his time. For most of my mindset is like for the future. So yes, I want to win now, of course, but I want to sustain a long-term successful team. And if that means we have to wait a year or two, I'm okay with that.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm with you guys. I see it as a
How about
fan
you?
of the team. I'm a fan of the team. If Kirko's playing more, I'm with Afakazi and you. I think that means we're winning. We're having success. That's why Kirk is still playing. Right. If Kirko's still playing, that means we're competing. We're doing good. If I see more of Nando, that means maybe something went wrong with Kirk. Things aren't going as planned. So now we're in that evaluation period. Let's see what we have with Nando, which I want to see. But like I said, I'm a fan of my team winning now.
You want to see it for the right reasons, not because of circumstance.
Yeah. I mean, You guys have been there. How many times have we gotten criticized why you guys want them to win a meaningless game? I've never said a win to me is always going to be a fucking win in the regular season. I enjoy them.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy them. Right? Yeah, because they come very few, especially in Vegas.
I'm gonna say just as a bit of a digression,
Seriously.
that last game from last year when we were all there at the game together. For those who might not know this in the chat, we all sat together. Me, Raider Love, and Cheeto. We were all behind the was it the southern end or the northern end? I don't know. Behind the post. That's the same end where Daniel Carlson kicked the game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
But my biggest thing before the game is that I really want us to win this game, but it's conflicting because it was still up in the air. If we win this game or lose this game, we're going to lose the number one pick. So I think it was the Giants needed to win for us to not the result to not matter.
It was
and as soon as
crazy shit.
I remember it was some crazy shit, but I remember we were walking, we were near the Al Davis torch, me and you, and that's when I think we found out, and it was just like, hallelujah, you know what I mean? It felt like the weight of the world was just lifted off my shoulders. I can, hope my team wins, not just for selfish reasons because I'm there, but also like it doesn't matter because we're gonna get that number one pick anyway. So
we were by the torch and they made the announcement and we all cheered like we can win the game now.
Right.
Yeah.
even if it's by field goals, we don't care.
Right, even if it was by a field goal. Shout out to Raider Knight, man. Appreciate you.
We acted like we won the Super Bowl. That's how we acted. It was
you know what?
That was my Super Bowl. I don't care what nobody says. I didn't want to go home like coming to 3 games live and be 0 from 3. Like I wanted at least one win.
You wanted at least one. Hey, remember that day we were like how you said perfectly. We were sitting on that end zone where Carlson kicked the kick. How confident were you that Carlson was going to make that kick?
I have pictures. I have video.
I was preparing for disappointment. So I got to be honest. I was more anxious than confident. Yeah, that was me. I was more anxious.
That was all of us. Because I don't know if you guys remember those Chiefs fans that were next to us. And we're like, I wouldn't be too sure we're going to make it. Man, but yeah, that was a good time. That was a good last game to go to. Yeah.
It was a great time. I probably had. I definitely had more fun at that game than I did the other 2 games I went to. Even if we'd have lost, it's a good time.
Yeah. Oh, see, there you go. I like that he almost got him.
It was fun.
He showed some wheels, right? He did.
Right.
I wanted him to make the tackle. I would have been high. Me too. I'm not lying. I was like, get him, Nando, get him. Even though I knew he didn't, because I seen, but when you're watching it, I still was like, get him. Yeah. Mendoza earned some respect from his teammates for trying to make that tackle. I could see that. Rumor is he hit 19 miles per hour running. See, that was a lot of love. I guess there was a lot more love for him after that.
He almost had him. He
did. And again, I appreciate the effort, like how you said, Raquel. I really do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Carlson's
you make a mistake, fix it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he definitely did that. But I mean, I think the one negative I will say, and it's probably disappointing because I wanted him to succeed, was when I saw Tokyo Toe miss that kick, the extra point. It just has not been a good preseason for him. So I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen, but it doesn't look very, very promising, very bright. So
one from floor and a penalty. No, you're out of here, Jack.
Yeah. Yeah, I did not like that. Yeah. I did not like that.
And it's crazy because Afakasi, I was calling him Tokyo Toe as well. And Afakasi was like, no, his name is Kansei Matsuzawa. Did I say it right?
He needs to earn a nickname. He even
broke it down. Yes. He broke it down in syllables, and he told me say his name because he didn't want me to call him.
I didn't say it like that. And
I was like, that makes sense. You didn't. No, you didn't say it like that, but you said it indirectly because you said his name is, meaning say this. So I was kind of like, yeah, I kind of get that, but I was still being lazy, like you said, and saying Tokyo Toe instead of saying
everyone
is.
Everyone is. That wasn't directed at you. I said it on my own channel and live that number one is you need to earn your nickname before I'm going to start calling you nicknames. And two,
you're right.
I guess it's out of my own frustration because there's a lot of people who have seen me around on the scene for a little while and they still struggle to say my name. And it's like, you'll learn that by now how to say it. You know what I mean? Like, I try to pride myself on learning players' names and saying it properly rather than giving them nicknames which they haven't earned yet as a Raider.
Then that's what I was getting at. Do you remember that year? Because we've known each other a while. We drafted Michael Mayer, and people were calling him Baby Gronk or Baby Gronk. And you were so upset. Like, why are we nicknaming people?
Or Dylan Lobby. What was it? We all know what people were calling Dylan Lobby. I'm not even going to go there because Dylan Lobby's been doing his thing in preseason. But come on, no nicknames, no analogies until these players earn it or done anything of note as a Raider.
Yeah, that was funny, man.
So my boy Hammer calls Tokyo Toe. Oh shit!
I've seen that one. Tokyo Drift.
He calls him Tokyo Drift. And I was like, is that a fair nickname to call him then at this point? Did he earn that one? Tokyo Drift?
I guess. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know.
I still call Lobby CMC, Lil CMC, oh Lord. See, now this one is different though, because Zeus was earned in college. So that was a nickname that came with him. It's not like the Raider fans came up with the nickname Zeus. So that's a little different. Yeah.
He's just trying to goad me into another one of my Zamir rants.
Yeah.
I'm all Zamir out. He's not a Raider anymore. So, I'm not even going to do that. So,
Shimmy Lobby.
We already know.
Lobby is juice box. With that said,
I like
Fernando earned his name. Has Fernando earned his name? Because people call him the Nandalorian.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But no. I started calling him the Nandalorian after I saw one of his podcasts with somebody. And he shared that he was a big Star Wars fan. And one of his favorite shows was The Mandalorian. So that's why I started calling him. Because somebody was trying to get me to be more Mendoza, like Mendoza more likable. So they were sending me all these videos like, dude, you're going to like him, Chido. You're going to like him. And then it was the Star Wars one. And I was like, oh, he's a big Star Wars nerd. Like, okay, all right, I got Fernando. Like, we have a certain understanding. But yeah. That was when the Mandalorian came from.
It's just me personally. I don't give no nicknames until you've earned it or done something noteworthy as a Raider.
No, that's
no nicknames for
me. AR is a nickname.
That's because people struggle to say my name.
He's earned it.
People can't say Alpha Cousin. Yeah.
It's all right. I'll give a pass. It's all good. What's up, Nate?
Who's here? Nathan's here? Oh, Nutty Nick. What's going on, brother? What's
The
going
nutty
on?
one.
I'll
Naughty
learn the name
Raider.
once they
Yeah.
actually contribute, and I'll still mess it up at some point. We'll do it. I like this one. Tokyo Whiff.
Oh.
I will say about Kansai, I think the problem with him is not so much what he can do. It seems, or confidence, or he's just the bright lights are just too bright, and he's just not ready for that yet. Nerves, confidence is at a an all-time low. And then, have you ever seen that movie? The one with God, I'm having a brain fart. The Matrix. Keanu Reeves, that's it. That movie. What is it? The Replacements. Yeah, where he talks about quicksand.
Yeah.
You know when he has that speech about quicksand. The more you're trying to fight your way out, the more things get worse and worse. And I think that's the case with Matsuzawa. So yes, I've been critical of his performance. Yes, I say, you're out of here, and I see you on 6. But at the same time, if they do feel like it's a confidence problem and there's still something to work with, if they keep him on a practice squad just to, try and build him up a little bit, I wouldn't be so much mad at that. But do I want him as our kicker moving forward? Absolutely not. If it's a practice squad spot, whatever.
I don't know how many people remember, but before he became Cash Money Carlson, he struggled at, was it Minnesota?
Yes.
Before we got him, he struggled at Minnesota. They basically booed him out of the building because he was missing so many clutch field goals.
Even Janikowski, year one, when he was drafted, what was it, 2000, his first year? Yeah, he missed a lot of field goals his first season as a Raider. So, it goes to my point. If it's a confidence thing, okay. If you see something there and he's a young guy, if you feel like you can work with it, then okay, practice squad. I do not want to move into the regular season with him as our kicker. And a lot of the criticism, I guess, with Matt Gay, which I feel is unfair for him, is like a lot of people don't like him because of his last name. You know what I mean?
No, that's not why.
Well, I see a lot of people like, I don't want this guy as a kicker because of his name or whatever. You can't tell me that you haven't seen that before. I've seen it.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Like, I feel that's a bit unfair. Like, to be honest, I don't care what your last name is, as long as it's not freaking Hitler or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
You got one job: kick the ball through the post when it matters, more times than not. At least at a good percentage, not just a 60-40 type deal.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say it's unfair because we all liked Carlson so much. So the next guy that was gonna come in here, we're like, we moved on to this guy and it's not like Matt Gay's like all ooh and all in us, like, that's why we moved on, right? But
right.
Yeah, but
at the end of the day, I guess because place kicker, we've had so many deficiencies with our roster for so long now. Place kicker is something we've had a legacy with. We've always had good place kickers, whether it was Coulson, whether it was Janikowski, even before him, Jeff Jager, and a few others were able to do their thing. So I guess it'd be nice to have someone who can continue that moving forward. And if it's Matt Gay, like I said, I don't care what your last name is. You got one job. Kick the ball through the post when it matters.
Shout out to my boy Aunt Six. Yes, it is almost that time, and it starts before football season. College football season is upon us. So the U, it's all about the U. Shout out to my boy Aunt Six. And yes, I am excited for college. See, I got the Notre Dame shirt on today. So yes, definitely looking forward to that season as well. Hey, what's up, Will? What's going on, brother? Nice to see you back on here.
So you guys doing anything?
Yeah.
Jay and Primo?
I tuned in for a little bit.
What the hell? What is it with you? Hall pass. Oh Lord. Yeah, I mean the nickname thing. It's like whatever. But this week, Raquel, you live in Fresno. You're closer. It might mean a little more to you, but it's 49er week. Bay Area rivalry. Right, the shit talking has not that it didn't start already or had stopped, but it's intensified, if you will.
It never stopped.
I assume we're playing at Allegiant, if I'm not mistaken. If we're playing, in the regular season at San Fran. Okay.
Yeah, we're playing at Allegiant. Yeah. So this week 3, coming into our third preseason game. The depth chart has already come out, for this week. But it is the last, the last preseason game, the last tune-up thing. Is there anything you guys would like to see more of this game before the regular season starts? Maybe more Mendoza, maybe the other quarterback. What's his name? Somebody just mentioned his name in the chat.
Clark.
Jacob Clark.
It's Clark.
We haven't even seen anything of him.
We've seen nothing of him, right?
Nothing.
Yeah. Is there anything maybe you would like to see more of this game, or you don't care? You just hate the 49ers. You just hope we win. Like, what is something you want to see more of this game before the regular season starts?
Well, I definitely want to win this game because my boys over here, the close homies over here that I watch football with, they are 49er fans. So that gives them, and it's two of them, and they will give me shit the rest of the year. I went with them last year to the preseason 49er game. They beat us. We were there, and they stopped talking shit maybe 6 months in because they felt bad for me because of the whole Geno Smith thing, and they didn't want to pour salt in the wound because I was already going through some shit. But I definitely want to see more Mendoza. More than anything, I want to see more Mendoza. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Yeah, I want to see more Mendoza. And to be honest, like this might sound funny or weird me saying, I hope if Mendoza takes the field, it's the last time we see Mendoza on the field this season.
Oh,
right.
Okay. Yeah.
Only because, like I said, if he sits and Cousins is starting, the only way Cousins is going to be playing throughout the whole season is if we're doing well, and it gives Mendoza time to learn and hone his craft. There's not the pressure of getting on the field and all right, make things happen right from the rip. So. Yeah, like it might sound contradicting me saying that, being that I was so pro drafting him, but if you hear my run to the reason, that's my reason why. I hope if we see him this game, this is the last time we see him on the field, because all things are a go, right? We're going upwards. I want to see the guys, the bubble guys. This is week 3, so it's mostly your guys who are fighting for their job that are going to be on the field.
Yes.
So. Who's gonna, fight hard enough to take that roster spot away from somebody? I'm looking at guys like Patrick Johnson, Greedy Vance, Dylan Lobby's another one. Cian Sloan. These are guys who are gunning for that final depth spots, and there's guys who I'm looking at like, your senior players or sophomore, third-year players now, and you're not really making a mark when you should be. I'm looking at guys like Malcolm Kuntz. I'm looking at maybe J.J. Begees, D-Cam Richardson. Like, these are guys that if you're not playing well enough or up to that bare minimum expectation when you're coming up against second and third stringers, then who knows what the final roster may look like. So that's the thing I'm looking at. Like, it would be nice to win, but I would rather win when it matters in the regular season.
Right, me too.
Because we're going to be playing each other again then. So that's just my
Yeah. So going into the third week, we got our, official, unofficial depth chart.
Shout out to Raider Resistance.
Shout out to Raider Resistance for putting this out there. Appreciate you, brother. So obviously they still have Jeanty on here. We're not going to see Jeanty. Do you think we see any of the ones out there? Do we see Kirk? Do we see any of the O-line out there, or what do you guys think that we're done seeing them? It's just going to be a lot of the twos, like to what
I think we're done. I think we're done. And even Mike Washington, I think we're done. I've kind of seen enough from him too. Shut him down. Get him ready for week 1.
Get him ready, especially with the injury.
If your position is locked on the roster and it's not a case of we'll give you the reps because, like we were talking about with Mendoza, it's nice to give him those live fire reps. Now, if we are going to be best case scenario sitting him for the season, but I believe all your starters will be sitting, and I'm cool with that.
Oh my God, he said Jed York was scouting tight ends in Ohio. That's so foul. What about you, Raquel? Do you think they're done? You don't want to see them no more? We're good. We don't need to see any of the ones.
I'm okay. I don't need to see them. I'm okay with not seeing them right now. Even if it means that we lose, I don't care. I want them to stay out. I want to see more of our seconds and thirds, see what they got, because people get hurt, players get hurt, and we need to see what we got as backups. You know, eventually. Right. I wouldn't mind seeing Clark also.
Jacob Clark.
Yeah. And I want to see Besh.
So I'm glad you brought it, Besh. So you saw Kubiak came out and said that the wide receiver room, right? They still have a lot to prove. Someone to step up, show that they can be the guy.
Yeah.
So, you know, you look at who we have, right? That's still a big question heading into week 1, right? The wide receiver room. You see all the names we have on here. You got Naylor, you got Thornton, who we haven't seen in a while. You got Jackson, Chase Roberts, right? Trey Tucker, Young, Philip Dorsett, Johnson, Brandon Johnson. That's the kid's name. EJ Williams, Devin Tompkins. He's become kind of a favorite, right? Malik Benson, Jack Besh. Yeah. Is there anything you want to see more of from these guys this game?
I guess we were talking. I mean, I just said I don't want to see the ones, but I guess the bubble ones, the guys, you know, you're talking about Jack Besh and maybe some of the secondary, those young guys like who's gunning for that starting spot as that other outside corner not named Eric Stokes. You know, I wouldn't mind so much. Maybe even at guard, like it looks like JPJ might miss some time. So if they want to get Caleb Rogers out there, he's probably going to be the guard that slots in to start, just to get those extra reps before week 1. And so be it. Like if you're a bubble guy, cool. If I see you out there, cool.
What up, Capitan? So you said Jack Besh. Any other wide receiver you would like to see more of, or one that you've liked that you've seen in preseason work out?
I would want to see more of Naylor.
Yeah, I noticed he played a lot last week against the Texans. Yeah,
he did. And you know, to me, it's like I just want to see what they all got because we still don't have a wide receiver one. It's not bugging me too much that we don't. I knew we wouldn't be able to address all of our, you know, issues this year. That's okay. I've been saying this since last year. We have a 2 tight end package with Bowers and Mayer, and I think Mayer's underrated. But we can't keep on like that. We might be able to get by this season like that, but we need a wide receiver one. So I want to see what these guys got. Maybe they're going to show us some things we didn't see before because we didn't have the O-line to give the quarterback time to complete passes. So now that we have that, I want to see what they got, especially Besh and Naylor.
Yeah. Right. And Derek Cup, going back to him again, year 1, he didn't have his wide receivers either. They came year 2.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true.
I mean, he had guys that I liked as that ragtag bunch, but you're looking at James Jones, Streeter, Bryce Butler, Denarius Moore, who was out injured most of that season. So he didn't get the likes of Crabtree or Cooper year 2. Unless Andre Holmes, I believe, was 2015, maybe give or take. But he was more of a situation rotational guy who I did like. But my point is that like he didn't have his number 1 or 2 till the second year. And who knows? Like, yeah, we're all writing this wide receiver group off, me included, that like they're nothing more than what we believe them to be. Which isn't too much. So nobody's expecting much out of this group. Trey Tucker, we didn't even throw his name out there. But with that said, like, who knows what may happen? It might be, Trey Tucker might prove to be more than what I personally expect him to be, or even Naylor, or maybe Malik Benson puts it together and shows substance to the hype, or Jack Besh takes that second year leap, shows that what he showed in preseason week 1 is going to be more of the consistent moving forward. And I said it many times, if we can get one of those 2 cats, Besh or Thornton, to take a second year leap, then our wide receiver room is going to be in a much better place rather than we whiffed on both. Besh at least has shown some promise. And that's all I asked out of preseason, right?
Right.
I think the one that I get excited, and you mentioned him, is Tucker, Trey. Because you think about how long Trey's been here. He's never really had like a set. They've always moved him around. So many different coordinators, so many different offenses. I think maybe he can get the most, or Kubiak can get the most out of it. And I know you want to see Thorin, and I want to see Besh, because I want to make sure our draft picks succeed. But we're going on, year 3, 4 now? With Big Mike and Trey Tucker?
This is year 4 for Trey Tucker.
Yeah,
so he's not a rook. He's not a developmental guy anymore.
Yeah,
you know, he's seasoned enough to be what he is by now. And to like, I may not be high on him being a number one or even a number two on the outside, but I do like what I feel are his strengths. Like if he gets in space, he does catch the ball, he does make plays, he has the speed. My only issue with Tucker, and maybe even not just him, a lot of these other wide receivers, is that like he's not a wide receiver who's going to catch in the contest. I've said it quite a few times. If you pay attention to when the ball is thrown 50-50, he loses every single time. Not even 1 out of 10. Like maybe 1 out of 10, but that's it. And that's the thing that I feel holds him back. You know, nothing else. And that's okay. Not everyone's going to be strong at everything. I do like Tucker. I just wish we had that outside receiver we can rely on and say, you know what, we're just going to throw it up there, make a play. And if he can catch it 40% or 50% of the time, then even that's a pass mark. I just don't see that Tucker personally.
I think that goes back to what I was saying. Like that's been the problem, and it's not his fault. That's not his strength. We didn't draft.
No, it's not his. It's not his fault. It's not his strength. Yeah, we didn't draft him to be that. And I hate to sound like I'm being overly critical of Trey Tucker. I appreciate Tucker for again, like what I said about Aiden O'Connell. What we drafted Tucker to be. We didn't draft him to be that guy. If he could be that guy, then hallelujah. But more of a guy who can take the top off, get the ball in space, and make a play. Even on return duties, which we haven't seen too much of. I don't know if is he still listed as a number one returner? I remember earlier.
No, not anymore.
He was. Yeah, so it seems like they must have deviated away from that. So I would have liked to see him more.
It's kick.
That's something I would like to see him doing more of. If we have the roster to be able to like we don't have to rely on heavily so much on the wide receiver department because we've got other guys. But if he can be on return duties and make a mark there. Because it's something that we haven't really had too much substance for a while now, right?
Yeah.
Apart from a run here, a run there, but it's been a while since we had a returner to be excited about.
Yeah. You guys are dumb. I just noticed the arms too.
I just seen it. I was trying not to laugh.
Dumbasses. But yeah, I really hope that in a Kubiak system, you see Tucker more in space, as opposed to having to fight for those one-on-ones. And if you get Trey Tucker in space, I think that'll be a lot more. And
he's great. He's great in space.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh, good thing Raquel isn't on that side. Oh, we can fix that.
I get it. I was struggling to what they get.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. See, that's what they were talking about.
Avocado, you already have those arms. It's not fair.
No, I don't.
Put us back.
It's all chat
yes,
GPT.
You
do. That's funny. But yeah, I mean,
I'll take it.
It's like how you said, I don't expect much. Like you said, a lot of guys fighting for jobs, fighting for positions. So it's always just fun to see this game, see guys you don't normally see. This is my favorite game because I get to see more Shedrick Jackson. Because that's when he gets the most burn. He did last year against the 49ers. Yeah, so it'll be cool to.
Do you think he has a shot to crack maybe that final roster spot?
I hope so, because even when that last drive, he caught like 2 or 3 of those passes before they threw it deep, and he was the one getting open, catching the ball, getting out of bounds, things like that.
Wasn't it Johnson?
What? But
Johnson caught that long ball.
No, he caught the long one, but I was saying before that. Yeah. Before that. Yeah. Okay. So it was a lot of fun, but I mean, I like him. I hope he does. This would be the year where he would have the opportunity to move up when you look at the roster and the depth of wide receiver. If he was to make some noise. But then again, that just goes to opportunities and how much you make out of them. But yeah, I'm with y'all. I don't need to see Washington no more. Especially with the injury to Jeanty. No need to risk getting another running back hurt at this point. Right?
Say no more. Go sit on the bench and get yourself ready for week 1.
Yeah, go get yourself ready.
Yep.
Get ready for week 1. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. ARs are bigger than Max. Look at that. Oh my lord. Yeah. But I mean, other than that, that's it. It's the last game. The cuts come by. Is there anyone that you can think of that's gonna one surprise you that they make the team, or 2 surprise you that they didn't get that they got cut?
The names I highlighted before. I'm looking at Malcolm Kuntz. I'm looking at DeCam Richardson.
DeCam, okay.
You know, those are two guys that may possibly find their way out, or even J.J. Pegues. He's had his moments, but I've noticed other times where he's struggled, and he's seeing a lot of game time. And that DT room, while it's crowded with people I like, not so much that I love, apart from maybe I like Tonka Hemingway's potential, but even he's a guy who I'm like, yes, he's our bona fide starter moving forward. It's a crowded room of people who are fighting for that job, and he might find himself on the outs. Like if he, I don't know. Like those are three names that I've highlighted. Like Malcolm Kuntz, I said it on my own live that salute to you. Malcolm Kuntz, I haven't noticed him as much as for the right reasons, as much as I was hoping for in preseason, being that he should be healthy by now, and he's coming up against mostly like twos and that, and he's not a rookie or a developmental guy anymore. He's a senior player. So it would have been nice to see him make his mark. And if he's not there to where they expect him to be as that bare minimum, which is what, you know, they brought him back for a reason, right? Then I'm just saying maybe keep an eye on him. Like he could be a surprise.
What about you, Raquel?
Ask me the question again.
Any names that stick out, players you look forward that are wondering to either shock you they made the team or shock you that they got cut? Yeah.
Shock me that it was so hard because I was thinking about it. Like, shock me that they made the team. Well, Conte, for sure. Like, if they kept him,
no
I
chance.
would be
shocked. No chance. Practice squad doesn't count.
Yeah.
I would be shocked, though. I think with everyone else, I think Kubiak is giving everyone room to, you know, show their stuff. If I look down the list of stuff that I was looking at, different plays and different passes, there was so many people that made so many moves in the past couple of games that I would, because you never know like who's going to develop over time. Like you said, you know, sometimes there's people that come in their first year, they don't do great. Second year, third year, here they are. So for me, I really don't know. I think Conte would be the only person that I would be shocked if he made it, and I would be glad if he was gone.
He's got no chance. It's a practice squad spot or he's out of here, period. There's no way, no how. You'd have to be smoking crack to roll into the season with him being our place kicker.
You guys too in the chat, drop any players that you think will surprise or think they might get cut.
Yeah,
that's a great answer. The Bergs. I feel like that they might one or two, both of them might be on notice because you know, especially Tommy Eichenberg. Like they probably will keep him because he's good on special teams. I've noticed him there, but I haven't noticed him in regular season play or even this preseason, like doing anything that makes me think, you know what, we got something in here. And it's year 3, like. He's, to me, the definition of mid. And I hate saying that. I really want him to prove me wrong, but like I made this comment out of jest on my own live, but I kind of mean it. Somebody get damn friggin' Luke Masterson on the goddamn phone. Because say what you will about him, at least he was making some plays some of the time. I haven't noticed squat from Tommy Eichenberg when it comes to the regular play, not just on special teams. So come on, Tommy, like do something. Do something.
Luke Masterson. You know what? I would not be mad if we had Luke Masterson right now over Tommy Eichenberg.
But that's what was the problem with our depth. Like I'm bringing his name out there. Like
no. You're right. Yeah. That's definitely one. I think one that's gonna interest me, and it's crazy to me. And Ricky just said it is Thornton, because he's missed so much.
Right.
What you've seen hasn't been good. It makes me wonder because this regime didn't draft him, right? It wasn't them. So like what do you do? You know, does Kubiak say I like this kid? I saw what they saw, or like I don't know why you guys drafted this guy. Like he's not going to do anything here. So or what's going to happen with Thornton? Because there was so much, and not that it was hype that was earned. It was just hype sometimes by fans because of his height and his speed that was given to him. Right. And he's never lived up to it. right? Yeah, I mean,
right, but it's 1 year. Like he does get that
Yeah.
concession, but I get to your point. If he hasn't met those bare minimum expectations that a team has come year 2, and they just don't, they see more potential out of some of these other young guns that are fighting for that spot. And it's a pretty weak room, however we want to cook it or cut it. And if you're not meeting that bare minimum expectation in a weak competition, then quite frankly, like if they don't see it, then you got to go. I'm rooting for the guy. I don't like to give up on someone after 1 year.
And it was a 4th round pick, so you don't want to give up on a 4th round pick.
Wasn't it third? Wasn't it third?
No, our third last year was our lineman. Yeah.
Okay.
And Porter. Yeah.
Right. My mistake.
Movell, what's up, brother? What's going on, brother? From the IE, what's going on, Movell Raider? What's going on, big dog? Yeah, see.
I threw this name out there before. What about Decam Richardson? Where do you think he's a guy who is going to be fighting for his job?
I think he makes it. I think maybe because you haven't heard as much of him being so bad, but also not so much being good. But I think maybe Decam finds a way on the secondary. One, because it's young. So secondly, he is one of the veterans that would be on here. But I don't know. I think Decam does make the cut. I would be shocked.
He kind of falls into that Tommy Eichenberg. What I said about Tommy, I can say about Decam. But on the flip side of that, I guess with cornerbacks secondary specifically, if you're not noticing them for the wrong reasons as much, then I guess that is a plus side. I just haven't really seen much of anything. Like, say, I noticed Greedy Vance, a guy I didn't really expect much of anything from last year. And I see him hustling. I see him making plays when he needs to. So he's a guy who could be gunning for his spot. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, Greedy's definitely one of them. See, on the secondary, we got Stokes, Decam, Gerard McCoy, Darian Porter, Hezekiah Masses, Teron Johnson, Greedy Vance, Caleb Offord, and Darren Perkins. Yeah.
Right. There's a lot of bodies there.
That's just corners.
You know, the Greedy Vance. Greedy Vance, I want to see. I do want to see because when they did draft him, sure, I was like really happy, and then they put him on the practice squad, and I was a little upset, and then they pulled him back out of the practice squad.
Right. He was the UDFA, Greedy.
Yeah, and they pulled him back up to the team, the roster. So I was excited about that, and they obviously still have him there. So.
And in camp, he's the one that kind of has been the one that keeps picking up Mendoza. In camp, is Greedy Vance. Yeah, I don't know if he's seen something or he notices something, but that's kind of been like his little nemesis at camp is Greedy Vance when it comes to those interceptions.
Well, there you go. Are you going to keep a guy who this is his 3rd year and you haven't really done much of anything of note, or a guy who's hustling, making plays that at least you're noticing for the right reasons more than not?
Yeah, that would be interesting between Vance and Decam. Yeah.
I think that's the battle for that final cornerback spot. We're going to keep all those other guys, and that's what, like Eric Stokes, Darian Porter, Hezekiah Masses, Jamon McCoy. That's 4.
Teron Johnson.
Did you want to put Teron Johnson in there? That's 5 if you count him as a corner. So that's already 5. I mean, are we going to carry 6? And if we are, who's that 6? Is it Greedy or is it Decam? Because Decam, in my personal opinion, isn't in front of any of those other guys that are listed.
Yeah, it's going to come probably between Greedy and Decam. Yeah. Yeah, because in that safety, you got Paula Miles, Stukes, and Tristan McCullum. And Tristan McCullum has made some plays, right? And then at strong safety, we got Chin, Dalton Johnson, and Devin Lafayette. So maybe not Devin Lafayette, but
Trayton Stukes, Johnson. I think they have listed as a safety, right? No, on the
he's the free safety. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You could be talking about keeping 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You're talking about 10, 11 DBs in total.
Like I said, there's a lot of bodies there and only so much room that they're going to carry for the final roster. So that's why I brought up Decam, because I don't see him in front of any of those other guys who should be locks to make the roster. So
yeah, Decam could be one of those bubble guys. Another one that's been a big thing is third quarterback. Do we carry 3, right? I'd be surprised if AOC doesn't make this roster. I would hope that they would trade him and get a player for return instead.
Yeah.
Releasing him. So yeah. I mean, do we carry 3 quarterbacks? Do you guys see us carrying 3? Because to your point, Alfacati, that's a roster spot. And you're already seeing we're going to have to make tough decisions, even just the secondary. How many corners we're going to carry. Then you get into the D-line, the receivers. It starts to get really thin about who you're going to keep and who we're going to move on from. So do you use a roster spot on the third quarterback?
I say yes. He's proven that he's good enough to be that veteran guy, because he is a veteran by now, that can come in and like I said, he's good enough to start if we need him to and win some games in a pinch, which he's done before. So unless we do trade him, I'm all for trading him, being that I don't see a world where Aiden O'Connell is our starting, well, not starting quarterback, but like our quarterback after this season. Like this to me is his final year. Like I don't see us bring him back. And if he even wants to come back, he probably would want to go somewhere else and fight for an opportunity to be the guy moving forward. Even though I personally don't see that. But you know, if he gets a chance at somewhere else, like he's going to be around the league for a while. I just don't see a world where he's on our roster next season. So if the move is to trade him, if we can get trade value out of him, which I don't really see us getting too much, if we are to get any considerations, but you know, my answer is yes. Keep him around as that depth guy, that veteran guy who can come in if need be.
What about you, Raquel?
I feel the same way. Like I don't want to just give him away. So I mean, I think a trade is good. I don't think we're gonna get much for him, but we get something. But definitely not just give him away. People need quarterbacks, backup quarterbacks. He's not gonna be anything more than a second.
Yeah. Didn't we give a fifth to Kenny Pickett, and he was a former first rounder?
We did give a fifth for Kenny Pickett.
So if we were to get any value, you're looking at a 6th and a 7th. Would I take it?
He was a 4th round quarterback. Yeah,
I wouldn't be mad if they took it. And on the flip side, I wouldn't be mad, like I said, if we kept him around for this last year on his rookie deal.
Yeah. See, I'm like torn in between, because to what Cal said, backup quarterbacks are necessary and they're hard to find. Right? He's a good backup quarterback. This year we have the luxury. We have Kirko, right, and then we have our 2 guys. Next year, to me, I don't think Kirko's here next year. Right? He's here this year. Next year, whether we like it or not, whether Nando's there, Nando's the guy. So to me, I could see Aiden O'Connell staying as our backup quarterback. Right? Who would you want to stay here? He learned QBX system with Nando. He's a vet, so I wouldn't mind him staying as the backup to Fernando. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's tough.
That wouldn't upset me either. But and I think that's the hard part. We do have a lot of like options. I wouldn't mind him staying here, but I don't think he wants to. He knows he's not going to be anything more than what he is right now. Like, why would you want to stay? You know, so
I think he
wants to go.
He knows he's a backup though, and he likes being here.
He does though.
Yeah, he does like being here. He understands his role. Yeah. He's definitely not pushing like, oh, I want to be the starter. I want to go somewhere else to start. You know, like Pickett did. When they brought in the competition, Pickett wanted to be traded, right? Like he wanted to get out of Philly, out of Pittsburgh, and went to Philly. Like you haven't heard that from AOC. Yeah. So I mean,
he's accepted his fate. He's accepted his fate.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with being a backup in the NFL, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
I would do it for that check.
Right. Sure.
I'll be your backup for that check. Don't play with me.
Yeah. And to me, I think that's when he's best too. When he comes in as that backup. Right? Yeah. Like Cleveland's got so many damn quarterbacks over there. It's ridiculous, man. Yeah. I don't know what the hell Cleveland's doing over there. But I mean, like, I wouldn't be mad if we released one of those extra wide receivers that we have, or one of the extra DBs, to keep Aiden as the third quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Hey, Coach, are you still in the chat? I have a question for you, Coach. Are you still in the chat? Yeah. But I mean, it's going to be tough.
There is a contingent out there that believe Aiden O'Connell is good enough to be the starter or to be the guy. He just hasn't had that. I know that, but I'm asking this to the chat. Is there anyone in the chat that believes like if given the shot, he's someone that you can build your team around. Just throwing it out.
Didn't you see who's in the chat? This D-Mokes. He's one of the biggest.
Let me see.
He's one of the biggest AOC guys. Yeah.
Look, that's cool. If he sees that, and I said that's why I asked. So
yeah. See, AOC.
We all have our own assessments.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. See, there you go. See, not even afraid to admit it. Yep. He sticks with it.
That's why I asked the question.
Travis says potential. Yeah.
To be a starter, Travis.
To be the starter and to be the guy you build your franchise around. That's what my question is.
And you know what? You said something, and I didn't think about it. He was never drafted for us to build the franchise around him.
No.
He was. Yeah.
He wasn't. That's why I keep saying I appreciate Aiden O'Connor for what I personally believe was the expectation, and I believe he's lived up to that. Like, do I believe he's more than that? To disagree with D-Mokes, no. But that's okay. Like, much like I said about Trey Tucker, I'll say it about AOC. These guys weren't drafted to be the guys. They were drafted for a role or whatever it may be. And his role was to be the guy who can develop to be a serviceable, capable enough backup who can come in, start some games, and win it in a pinch if he need be. And he's done that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. And that's why I want you to watch the other thing too, Raquel, the one with Busting with the Boys. I'll send it to you because you'll see what I'm
saying. Send it to me.
To Aiden. Like, Aiden doesn't present that like, oh, I want to go somewhere else. He knows his role. He likes the coaching that he's been around, what he's doing here. Yeah.
Do you see a world where he's back next year though?
Like I said, because to me, Kirk ain't back next year. So I see him being here as the backup to Fernando. And that's our 1-2 quarterback. Yeah.
Do you really think that he'd want that? Or do you think
I think he would
he'd be thinking, I want to change a scenario? Like, it's very clear and obvious Fernando is the future, or they believe he's the future here at the Raiders. So his best chance would be go somewhere else and be what, say, D-Mokes believes he can be more than just a capable enough backup. Because I believe that's all the Raiders see in him. I don't believe they see any more. I mean, look, like last season and the season before that, all our deficiencies at quarterback, literally the last team in the league in terms of talent, and yet he's still not starting or playing. Like,
right. No.
He'll want a chance with somebody else. He'll want a chance. And
I think
more power to him.
If it presents itself, he's not going to say no, right? But I'm saying he's not going to be out there like demanding to get out of here because he knows he can start somewhere else. Yeah. Like if someone gets hurt or something happens in Arizona and someone like LaFleur can get his hands on him, right? Or something happens with Drake May over in New England and McDaniel says, go get my boy. That's who I wanted anyway. Like something like that I could see happening. But, I mean, when you look around the league, like, where would he fit in? Like, yeah.
He's going to be an unrestricted free agent. He can do what he pleases.
Yeah, he can go wherever he chooses, yeah.
He's going to want to go somewhere that's going to give him a bigger bag and sees maybe more than what we envision for him.
What's his name, Dan? Remember? Stiddy. Stiddy did that when he became that for us. Are you going to keep him? And he went to Denver. He saw more. He went over there. All that other shit. Right. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. So we'll see.
He did all right too.
Yeah, but yeah, but I'm looking forward to seeing you, brother, when you come to Vegas. It's gonna be dope. What day do you get here?
I'm there. I think the Friday night. Your time. So I'm gonna be struggling because it's a long flight. It's a long voyage, and I'm gonna be jet lagged as shit. Last time I came to the States, it took me, I think, it wasn't until I woke up for the game, I think was day 4 for me, that I had to kind of get my body into whack, and then it all kind of worked out after that. But, like, when I first got there, for 3 days straight, I was just waking up at 1, 2 a.m. and then going to bed at, like, 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Yeah, it's just...
Well, you're in the perfect city to be walking around at 1 a.m.
Yeah, well, I kind of want to stay away from the distractions because distractions cost the money. I want to. I'll splurge, but like when it comes to the gear, I don't want to go too hard or too crazy on the gambling side of things.
That was too much.
My
it's never too much when it comes.
Image every day.
Yeah, I told my girlfriend you were coming. She got all excited. She said, "Oh,
I dropped like maybe
so
2.5K.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. We'll probably see you Sunday then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Sunday's the game.
Yeah, I'll say more than likely because you're going to be
jet lagged, you're
going to be tired. Yeah,
no, but I mean, Sunday I will.
Saturday you're going to be recovering still.
I will be at the event. Shout out to Oso Raider. He threw out the breakfast in the morning. I said to him, "Look, man, like I'd love to be there. If I can make it, I will. But like, I got to be honest, man. I'm gonna be a zombie, jet lagged as shit. So it's more reasonable for me to like. I will make the what is it? The Fremont Street block party.
Block party. Oh, I'll see you there then. I'm a vendor there, so I'll see you there.
Yeah, okay. Hell yeah. I will be there. I'll be there with bells on it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Definitely. Yeah. It's hot here in Vegas. He knows.
I know. I'll come prepared.
Yeah. Come prepared. Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
He wears mainly shorts anyway.
Right.
He's fine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll be all right.
He said, Moval, you in Vegas the last preseason game. Bueno, are you going? I don't know if you guys are going, bro. Moval and Bueno, but if you're not going, bro, we'll be in Riverside watching the game on Thursday. So if y'all want to come by and watch it at the Beach Bar and Grill, we'll be there. Yeah.
I remember that, D-Mokes.
I remember when Bruce Grakowski won us that game against
Bruce.
He's our quarterback. Man, I love Bruce Almighty, especially during those dark times. Bruce Almighty gave you hope.
He didn't have the arm talent or the physical intangibles.
No.
The one thing he had more than a lot of guys who've had at quarterback is this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He definitely didn't like that.
Yeah. Another one that I like that too was Jason Campbell. Jason Campbell was another.
Well, Jason Campbell, to me, is the best quarterback other than Derek Carr that we've had since Rich Gannon. It's just unfortunate he went down to injury just as he was finding his stride that 2011 season. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, bueno, let me know.
People rate Carson Palmer, but I don't rate him as a Raider at all.
There, G-Fam. Does that work like that?
No.
He wanted me to pretend like I was flexing with the picture. I don't know what he's going to do. But yeah. Hit that like. Our boy D-Menace. What's up, big dog? Definitely see my dog out
Dennis
there.
the Menace.
In the Cheeto Lounge. Come through. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. You guys let me know.
D-Menace, are you going to the other party? Wait, is D-Menace going to the block party?
Yeah, D-Menace is going to block party.
I don't want him
the Vegas block party?
Okay, because there's two parties, that's why. So I want to make sure he's going to the right one, which is the one we are going to be at.
What's the over-under for D-Menace getting carried out at the end of it?
Oh, man.
I carried him.
I love that guy. Look, he is a hoot. He when I met him and even going to the LA game, he was cool as shit. I love that guy. So shout out to him. I look forward to seeing him again and everyone else.
I love D-Menace. Yeah. I'll carry you again, D-Menace. I'll carry you.
I bet you he's going to get carried out again at one point.
Remember, he's going to join the rapping contest to do the Bone Thugs lyrics. So he wants
that's
to be lazy.
Right. Bone. You better have been practicing. Yes, he's supposed to do the rap contest. I got to see this.
Wants to smoke out with Lazy Bone. Remember, he wants to smoke out with Lazy Bone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night, Henry.
If he wins the contest, he gets to smoke out. Bye, Henry.
He wants to smoke out with Lazy Bone. So, yeah. Oh, that's right. He was down there.
He's been practicing. I know it.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
She got Lazy Bone. Was it Dub C, Lazy Bone, Kick the Sneak, a little Easy your boys, the Money Loyalty Music,
Money Loyalty, Yaya,
a few of the others, Yaya,
homeboy from Cypress Hill, too.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Your name's out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's so much going on. I can't even name everybody. There's so much going on. We're also going to have J-Lot Tacos there. I always love to eat my tacos. So J-Lot Tacos will be there. All kinds of vendors selling stuff. It's not Raider Image of Akasi, but it's personal stuff that they make. I love my vendors and all the
better
that they make.
That's what's up. Yeah. But to those in the chat,
and Leo too. I have some.
If you go to the game, make sure if you want to catch any of us, J-Lot is the spot. Coming from me, who my first time in J-Lot, It was incredible last year. And if you want the spot for the tailgate before the game, get your butts there and you'll see all of us.
Yes, we would definitely be there.
Yeah, and H slot too. We've expanded to H slot as well. So
yeah, they're all in that same vicinity.
H slot,
J and H slot. Yeah.
Yep.
So here's the lineup.
You'll run into us. You will run into us. There we go.
Yeah.
You got Keek the Sneak, Lazy Bone, Dub C, right? Mm-hmm. Lil Easy, Mellow Mayonnaise, Sendog from Cypress Hill, Sloan Bone,
Look at this.
right? Money Loyalty, Certified Trouble, Yaya and Craze, Shag, Debs. You got the DJ Edit, DJ Steph, DJ Nina, DJ G Minor, DJ Bobby Bill, DJ Rooster. So there is your lineup for Saturday, September 12th, Fremont Country Club, Las Vegas. The gates, the doors open at 4 o'clock. Get your tickets on valitix.com. Go to Raider Crusader page. It's also on my page.
Yes.
It's also on Raquel's page. So make sure you guys get your tickets. And then remember, I do the vendor, but I also have an extra space where we are reopening the Cheeto Lounge again this year. So y'all come through. D-Menace, you know what to do, bro. You got to bring it. She's waiting for it. So we'll be waiting for you down there, my brother. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, where'd he go?
It's going to be so much fun. I don't know.
Where'd AR go?
It's going to be so much fun. I don't know. He probably had to take care of something. It looked like. But it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to see all of you guys. Like, there's so many of you guys that are coming. It'll be me, Cheeto. Puro Vida is going to be there. Afakati is going to be there. D-Menace. I always love seeing D-Menace. And and Travis is wherever I am. Travis is wherever Travis is. I am. So.
Oh shoot! You're out in the IE too, man. Come through on Thursday, bro. If you're in the area, Riverside, come through the Beach Bar and Grill, man. We'll be there watching the game. Oh, there he is. Huh?
Yeah, my camera's ran out of battery.
Yeah, her mic didn't charge. Your camera. Oh Lord.
No, it did. Like, if I've got a spare battery, but it's such a process. Like unscrewing it, taking it out, putting it back. Look, I'm assuming you're going to be done soon anyway, so I just go to my battery.
Yeah. We're wrapping up. I was just going to ask if you got anything coming up, anything you want to share. Mm-hmm.
Just real quickly, thanks for having me on. I kind of gate crashed you live, but I appreciate you.
Oh no, thank you, bro. Thank you. It was good.
Invitation.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure coming on and chopping up with you and Raider Love. I look forward to seeing you both again in a couple of weeks. And anyone in the chat, please, if you do see me, I can't speak for these two, but just for myself, if anybody recognizes me and sees me at the tailgate, do not hesitate to say hello. No matter what I'm doing, I will always make time. I'm a very approachable guy, and it always makes my day when somebody, I'm just a small time guy on the YouTube scene, but if somebody recognizes me and they're like, want to say hello, like, I will make time, and it's always appreciated. So do not hesitate. As for what I'm doing on my own channel, I've got my show with Nutty Nate Friday morning, the morning after the game, the final preseason game. That's at around 6:30 a.m. Pacific time, Friday morning, and then on Saturday morning around 8 Pacific, me and Anna, we're going to do our post preseason 53-man roster. What we feel is going to be, what we'd like it to see as that roster makeup, being that is going to be the end of preseason, and maybe just have a crack at it. So that's going to be something fun to do before the final cuts. When is the final cuts?
Mm-hmm.
After this week, so probably midweek, by Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Yeah.
Right. So you want to, if you're gonna, I mean, not just me, but if your channel's going to do that, you probably want to do it over the weekend. So that's what me and my guy are going to do, and maybe even Nate. I reached out to Nate to see if he wanted to have a crack at it. See what he says. Might be the final shakeup, so that'll be something fun.
I just realized that we didn't do that. We didn't do the trivia game this year, huh?
To be honest, I want to do it, but it's so much effort. And to be honest, I found like it was more trouble than it was worth. I was getting people come onto the live and start like, just complaining and moaning and just making it more trouble than it was worth. And it was just like, I for those shows specifically, I was putting in 10 to 12 hours a week to edit together because it wasn't easy.
No.
And like if I'm coming on and I'm having people complaining about it more than actually appreciating the work that I'm putting into, then for me it was just like, well, what's the point?
Yeah, I saw that episode.
If it ain't fun anymore, if the bare minimum is if it ain't fun, then fine.
Yeah,
whatever.
All I know is that when it was me and Ben, it was a lot of fucking fun.
No, that's not a shot at you, Leo. Look, I
know what you're talking about.
I made some wrong judgment calls, but like I'm watching and listening in real time. It's not easy. You know, I make mistakes, but like just
there you go, Bueno. Yes.
Anyways,
Jesus Christ. Oh man, and that was and that was before fucking AI. You did all that shit yourself, dude.
I did all of it myself.
AI. You did it all.
I had to do all the editing, all the going back, looking at the answers, finding questions, grabbing videos, putting together the graphics. Like that took me, like I said, every show on average, I was doing 12, 14, 16 hours a week. Mm-hmm. And as far as it was, like, if at the end of the day, it's not really making it worth it, then I just, I'd like to do it again, but we'll see.
One was, I don't know my Pokemon fans out there, but Who's That Raider? That shit was my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
I love that
you
one.
did well on that. Yeah.
The Who's My Raider was my favorite part.
It's funny, though, like, and I find it kind of humbling. Like, some of the things, maybe they didn't, maybe they just came up with it out of their own volition, or maybe they did see it on my show. But some of the things that I did with those shows, I was noticing like some of the other people were doing. Okay, you know, if they like, imitation is the best form of flattery, right? So
yes, that means you were doing something they knew other people would want to see.
Right. I'm not going to be like cease and desist immediately.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Even Nathan has come up with certain games like that for us on our shows on Tuesdays.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem, brother. Thank you for joining. Raquel, anything else, girl? Anything else? I may have forgot. No,
I just cannot wait to see all of you in home opener. Don't forget, there's a TNBC breakfast, a TVH breakfast. There's Raider Dad is doing something. I'm going to be posting all this stuff. TNBC has a poker tournament. They also have, what else they have? Something else.
Cheeto's going to go eat menudo.
I think you're going live with Emma, aren't you?
Yes, I also you'll see me with Hammer. If you're familiar with him, I don't have the link off me right now, but I go on with Hammer on Saturdays or Sunday. Right now, it's probably either or, depending on his schedule, but most likely on Saturdays.
Raider Nation News
Saturday once the season starts. Okay. Yes. Thank you. I wanted to post a link, but I don't have it.
If you YouTube search Raider Nation News Today or just Hammer Raiders, you'll find it.
Yeah, I was first finding it by putting Hammer and Raiders, and he pops right up as Raider Nation News Today. It's a pretty good show.
Right, Charles.
So yeah.
But yeah, those of you.
Did I forget anything, Leo?
No, I don't think so. We shouted out the one. Yeah.
We're basically at the same thing.
Yeah. There you go. But no, yeah, those of you who are in the Inland Empire on Thursday, as soon as I get done with work, I'm going to head on over to the Beach Bar and Grill. We're going to be watching the game there. I'll be there with Mike, from my boy Mike, Raiders Against the World. We will be there. So those of you who are there, come by. That's the Beach Bar and Grill in the city of Riverside. Come through. I'll see you all.
Inland, is that bar out in the middle of the desert?
No, that one's further away. Yeah.
Yeah. What was that place called? I met some of the. Was that the Inland Empire I met? I forgot.
Yeah. Did you go to the Derby Room? Right.
That's it. Yeah, the Derby Room. Yeah.
Derby Room. No, that's Paris. That's further in. Yeah.
Yeah. That's literally the middle of nowhere, and it's like, I go in there and there's just all these Raider fans. Like, wow.
Yeah. That's the
in the middle of the desert
Raider Booster Club. That's
literally in the middle. There's nothing around it at all. It's just a bar in the middle of the desert, and it's quite a nice bar too. It's got a nice atmosphere. It's just a shame the game we were watching was I think was what was the game we got blown out? The Jets or the Eagles? The Eagles. Oh god, it was a dog shit game.
Yeah. I was supposed to go there, but then we ended up going to a different one that day. Yeah.
Because I was in between seeing Aunt, who's based in Marino, and I was making my way back, but in between I was like, you know what? I got some time to kill. I did a quick Google search and I found, there's some bar in the middle of nowhere that's supposed to be the closest Raider bar. Yeah. And it wasn't that far, so I went and checked out. I was this place is kind of cool. And I met I believe it was the Inland Empire.
Yeah, Inland Empire Raider Booster Club. That's them.
Yeah. Mm. Cool people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know my homie.
I can't wait. And also, Rosarito in October. We're all going to Mexico.
Yes.
We'll be there too for a watch party. We got to go visit our Raider fam in Mexico. So that's going to be fun too. I'll be posting all this stuff on my page. It's going to be a wild weekend also.
You guys will have people stopping to get your autographs over there, right? I mean, the team over there.
It's a lot of fun. I went last year. I did that with MC Raider and them. I'm going back this year. This year it happens to fall on my birthday weekend, so it's even better. Yeah.
Ooh, party. Let's go. Yes. Yep. And then we got Shorty's tailgate in October for the Rams. Yeah, the 25th. Yes. Yeah. Busy weekend. New York. We have all kinds. We'll be in New York.
LA, and I'll be back home on my lonely little bubble again, watching Raider football.
But you're gonna get to experience 2 back-to-back amazing weekends because you're here for the home opener. And you're here for home opener number 2, which is LA.
Yeah.
Yes. And
the
this
best
LA
case
is
scenario
be
for the
schedule.
Important.
Yes. Because it's early in the season, you're going to experience LA better than you did last time. Yeah.
Yep.
I
look forward to it. I can't wait. And I'm going to have a good time. And I'm going to do the best. I mean, I'm going to make the most of it anyway. But, I may not be able to come back for a while, if at all. So I'm going to treat this trip like my last.
Uh-oh. Well, hopefully the Raiders go down to Australia, one of these international games, and we'll go down there.
Right. You never know what life might throw at you.
Aren't the Niners playing?
Yeah, I'm going to do my best.
The Niners are playing down there against the Rams.
Some teams are playing down here, but I don't give a shit. If the Raiders aren't playing, do not care.
Yeah, it's the Niners.
I would rather come to the States and watch my team play than go over east and see 2 teams I couldn't care less about.
Yeah. But all right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, AR, for filling in. Thank you, brother.
Thank you all.
Troy did not make it. Looks like he was stuck at work. Hopefully he gets his schedule situated. And then Queen B too.
We had a good substitute.
Yes. 49er fans going to play with the lizard lots full. All right, y'all. Peace out. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. See you guys next week.
Just win, baby. Look, check it out. All black with a hoodie, snapback, with a snap on. Long white socks, me mugging like I'm King Kong. With them all black Chuck Taylors. West side and this bitch yelling Raiders. Thuggin', cause we know with it. Motherfuckers like y'all suck, but we don't give a fuck, nigga. We go with it. Y'all jacking, getting nigga fucked up with the quickness. Parking lot squabbles, giving nigga the business. Shh, quiet. The fuck you mean? We yelling Raiders, bitch. Like fuck your team, you wanna talk your shit. Get stabbed like Scream Stadium, take off, nigga. Homicide scene. Oakland to LA, LA to Oakland, Las Vegas, Sin City, steady smoking. Raiders looking to get another ring like fuck y'all haters, nigga. Y'all know me. We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quit there, 2 niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quit there, 2 niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.
With so much drama in the big LV, it's kinda hard being Yaya or end up C, but I somehow, some ways keep dropping these Raider hits like every single day. May I sip on this Henny while these haters pay attention and my name stay bitchin'. I'ma stay G'd up like a silver feed up and tucked as a burner just in case it heats up, but I'm humble. 10 toes down to never stumble. Keep doing Raider music, imitate and never double. It's like everywhere we go, it's like the same old shit. Here Raiders just suck, y'all can suck my dick. It's a nation just to prove, no need to consume, win, lose, or tie. Raider Nation keep moving, top to the bottom, bottom to the top. It's Raider Nation all day till the casket drop.
We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. bitch. Quit it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up like Raiders, bitch. Quit it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Welcome in this bitch like nigga, what's happening? With whiskey in my cup, turned up, Raider Nation hella active. Watch what you say, watch the yapping, nigga, don't get your ass kicked. We bout that action, I'm a goofy nigga, but I ain't no goofy nigga. Fuck around and find out he doing a two-piece nigga. Everybody knows me, soon as I hit the scene. They like, Raiders, bitch, nigga, fuck your team. Champions Club, I am the one. VIP access, we do what can't be done. I do what I do, nigga, that's on the daily. Talking hella shit, give a fuck if they hate me. Only one nation, Raider Nation, and intelligent. Any other nation is irrelevant. Commitment to excellence, just win, babies, what we telling them. Shout out to the nation, you know I had a rep. We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. With it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. With it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.